for some reason, when I was about 6 years old, I thought it was completely a given that when we were in the family car, if we played Dire Straits' Money for Nothing with the big crescendo at the beginning, and everybody held on to the things around the above the car doors, and we turned the corner just as it all crescendoed. If all those things happened at once, then the car would take off and we could fly into the sky. But it always frustrated me because it would never quite happen in that combination. If you see old Nitrous man selling laughter from a can. 16 is when I started writing, maybe 17 is when I started writing songs that bear a resemblance to what I'm doing now. I wrote loads of stuff as a kid, you know, like I wrote a piece of music called The Fens. It was a really like sound poem, like soundscapey thing. It was like this sort of musical interpretation of The Fens, because I grew up in Cambridge, quite near The Fens. Or I made up raps about Arsenal Football Club when I was about 11 years old. I'm not going to give you any of those down there. It would ruin my reputation. We get mad waiting to get paid, and somehow we get mad giving too much away. Nitrous, like a lot of the songs, is a bit of a collage, you know. It's just all the things that were going through my mind at that point. End of the summer festivals, 2012, having loads of fun, but also had a girlfriend at home, and it was difficult, and we weren't like kind of connecting. The frustrations of wanting to speak honestly with someone very close. It occurred to me that the Olive song, You're Not Alone, would scanned very naturally with the chord pattern. It was gonna work. I'll Wait Till the End of Time for You isn't something I necessarily would write. I think it would be hard for me to approach that without feeling like it was too cliche or something. But actually it's a very beautiful thing to say. I quite liked how through the guise of the cover it gave me access to a lyric that I wouldn't necessarily sing on my own songs. You're not alone, 'cause I'll wait till the end of time for you. Open your mind. My first instrument was a drum kit. My mum sort of forced me to play a bit of piano. It kind of meant that then when I picked up the guitar in my late teens, I took to it quite quickly because I kind of felt like the right hand was all the drums and the left hand was all the piano that I'd done. Kind of the rhythm and the harmony. When trouble came and drove, but trouble drove away, I see you getting mad with no words to say. The touring this year has been amazing. At the end of last year, I went on tour supporting these Mexicans called Rodrigo and Gabriela. A lot of exposure to different audiences through that, then through supporting Laura Mvula and Jan La Havas, and Willie Mason, and Jamie Cullum, Gautier, and my agent has really just put me out onto a lot of these gigs. And that seemed to be when a new kind of level of gigging, I stepped into a new level. Tell him that the dream still fits the plan.